Welcome to Frogtail Family Farm. Please remember to smash that like button, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube and Facebook. It is Friday, January 10th, and we had a snowstorm last night here in Alabama. We got up about 7:30 this morning, and there was approximately 6 inches of snow, which was just crazy for Alabama. We did have a snowstorm last year that dropped some heavy snow, and it stayed on the ground for about a week. This is unusual. I grew up in the South in Mississippi, and the most we ever got, I'm 55 years old. The most we ever got was, some flurries that might have dropped an inch growing up. And then in the winter of 93, 94, it was actually, I think, in January of 94, we got a huge ice storm, but that's all it really was ice that knocked the power out for 2 weeks. But this is a lot of snow. I lived in the Maryland, D.C. area for 20 years, and this is a lot of snow for the South. But we are blanketed in snow here, and I'm going to give y'all a quick tour of what the farm looks like right now. So this is the flower field. We left all the plants in, mostly because we were being a little lazy after we finally finished the glass house. But with the snow, we have realized that it's actually a benefit that we have left all of the plants in the ground for now, because there are still some seed on them. I've pulled all the seed heads off that I wanted, but we have a lot of birds that are foraging in this for seed and using the easily breakable branches for nest purposes. So I've been seeing a lot of that in here today. So yeah, this is what's left of our zinnias. There's the zinnia row here on the outside, and I've got dahlias in the ground. We're going to see how those tubers turn out next year. And those were some more zinnias and cinnamon basil. And this is what's left of our straw flowers. Our straw flowers actually still had some viable blooms on them yesterday. And let me go over in here. For those of you who know about Lisianthus, I was pulling some Lisianthus seed head pods off, and look at this. We have new growth on our Lisianthus that I have just left in the ground. So I'm thinking we may just experiment and see, because I pulled up a plant yesterday and the roots are still growing in this cold winter weather. So who knows? We may have some weird thing happening and that they come back, but if not, I've got plenty of seed. All of this is what was left of our gomphrena. And the loofah gourds, I actually peeled all of those and got the seed out of them yesterday. We're going to have some seed up for sale here in the next month as we package it, but wanted to bring you over. This is the sunflower field that Scott plowed just the other day in preparation, and we pruned it because we had a lot of weeds come up in it from some cow manure that a friend of ours gave us that it ended up being full of pigweed, and oh my gosh, that stuff was awful. So we have pruned this entire field to kill any and all seeds, including the sunflower seeds that drop. So we're definitely going to have to reseed that field in the spring. But here's the glass house in the snow, and I love how it is just shucking off the snow from the roof because of the 812 pitch that we put on there. See, I'll zoom in a little bit. No snow really at all up there. It just slides right off. And I'm gonna take you inside quickly because I realized after our Christmas on the Farm event that I never gave you a tour of what the glass house looks like on the inside now that it's finished. We do still have our Christmas trees up in there from our Christmas on the Farm event. So please excuse that. We just have not done much work out here. And let me scoot the snow off these steps. I'm going to pause here. Okay, I got the snow off the steps, so let's go inside. All right. So here we are. The windows, some of the windows looks like they're frosted. It's actually still paint on the outside. We haven't scraped off yet. But it does look like they're frosted. And some people at our Christmas event thought, oh, wow, Kelly went all out and frosted the windows. No, we were just not able to get to that part. But here's how we had it set up for pictures with Santa. And we've got our chandelier and ceiling fans hung. I'm not going to turn them on because the power's not on out here. But sure does look pretty with the snow on the ground through the windows. And that's the view of the flower field through the front door. And you can't tell because of the snow, but there's the deck. But, yep, there's the skylights in the ceiling that we put in. I think it turned out very well. Let me walk over here so you can get another view from this corner. So we're going to be setting up some more furniture and decorations in here for Valentine's Day portraits. And we do have heat that we're going to put in here. So it will be nice and toasty as well for any events we have while it's still cold. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And so yeah, this is probably, we could have bench seating for up to 40, 50 people in here. So, okay, well, let's go back outside. Okay, we're back outside, and it's a quick overview of some things we did out here for our Christmas event that we didn't get to really show you. We've got lights that will stay up year round. We have burn barrels and benches and wooden spools, but we built this deck over here. I'm not going to go up on it because I don't want to climb those steps in the snow. But it's a really nice deck that we added on with a ramp so that we have access to the back door because the bathroom is right through there, and that's where we'll have the bride's room is through there. There's the nice gentle sloping ramp up for access. We also bought a bridge that we have to build. It's going to go across this because if you looked at our photos or videos of the Cosmo field, that's what that is right there. So that whole area there yesterday was planted in bachelor buttons and red Flanders poppy seeds. So they actually need the cold and the winter so that they can push up and grow to bloom in the spring. Hint, if you wait until the last frost to put those seeds out, you won't actually have blooms until the following year. But if you do, the plants come up and they do bloom. They'll be very small, and you won't get nearly the amount of blooms that you would have had you planted them in the fall or the winter. So I'm going to quickly take you through our gate to show you our strawberry field, or we call it the strawberry field because we had strawberries planted there in 21 that got hit by a late freeze that killed 90% of our crop. So, well, there haven't been strawberries there, that's what we still call it, until we get it replanted, and we're going to call it something else. So, this entire field, it is almost an acre. So along there and this side of it in sort of an L, I planted more poppy and blue bachelor button seeds. I planted about 4 pounds of bachelor buttons and about a half a pound of poppy seeds, which translates into tens of thousands of seeds. There's no filler in those. We ordered them from American Meadows, and they do not put filler in their bags of seeds. So you can, so what I'm going to show you here, I don't know if you can make it out at all. I can because I know where it is, but you can sort of see a trench here. There's little black spots. Let's see, you're right in there. So Wednesday, you may have seen a photo on our Facebook page of Scott and I planting peonies. We put out 50 peony roots. So we should have peony blooms this spring. And when they get to full maturity in about 3 years, we'll have a plethora of peony roots. And we'll also put these out. These are Arborvita Green Giants. They're going to spread about 12 feet each around and get 40 to 60 feet tall. We're going to top those though, because we plan to use those as greenery for making wreaths and swags. And our greenhouse over there is holding some hydrangeas and other plants that I took cuttings from, and I'm trying to grow some rootstock. But that is the farm today in the snow, January 10th, 2025. So this is Kelly with Frogtail Family Farm. Please don't forget to press that subscribe button, like us on YouTube and Facebook, and please follow us and help us grow our viewership. Thanks a lot. See you next time.